rodeo, he came in and he stopped the buffalo, and he backed him up, and he backed him up, he backed him up, he backed him up, he backed him up, and Kurt was like running out of things to say. So after the performance, he went and he talked to Jerry, and he said, you know, Jerry, he said, I know you've been doing this a long time, but he said, it makes it really hard to announce. He said, listen, kid, he said, did you see how that buffalo stopped? He said, he didn't. He said, he stopped his feet, but he didn't turn loose with his mind. And he said, if I didn't back that buffalo until he got soft, there would be no act. The buffalo would just take over. And that really made an impression on Kurt as far as horsemanship. Is if you don't get to the mind, you don't have much. So again, how much time do we have, Roger? I talk way too much. Is it up now? Oh shoot. Well,
it's 3:01.
Oh, 3:01. Okay. I told the story earlier, but I love being a clinician. I'm humbled by it. Because sometimes I think, oh my gosh, there's so many more, higher level than I am. But I love people, and I love people to have fun with their horses. And when Kurt was doing clinics, colt starting clinics, I always admired him because the colt could be bucking and pitching, and he would talk and tell people what was happening and what needed to happen and why he was doing what he was doing. And people would ask him, Kurt, how can you do that? How can you talk like that when everything's going on? And he said, my dad was an auctioneer, so I went to auctioneer school. And I announced rodeo, so I learned to be a presenter. And my mom was a woman, and she taught. So I come by it naturally. So I don't have the background in the auction business, but I am a woman, and I do like to talk. But on that note, there's one more thing, and maybe this will also leave an impression. Kurt went to auctioneer school. The first day, they brought him in, and they said, all right, boys, say this. Betty bought a box of butter, but she said, this butter's bitter, if we make it better, it'll make butter bitter. So she bought a bit of butter, bitter, batter. And they were like, what? And they said, come on, say it right now. And they're like, nobody could. But when they broke it down, and they said, Daddy bought some butter. Well, anybody can say that, right? So you say it, Daddy bought some butter. But she said, this butter's bitter. So she bought a bit of better butter, put it in her bitter batter, made her bitter batter better. So that we can understand. And in that speed, we can understand it. But we want to do flying lead changes and turnarounds like that. But if we present it in the way that first the mind, Betty, shift weight back, water, bought some butter, but we can get really fast. So we understand here's the left foot. So that's the beginning of a turnaround. So if we just break things down and do them slow, then we start developing feel, and we've done the transitions, and the horse understands when we have more energy, they have more energy, faster, more impulsion. When we slow our body down, they slow down. Then pretty soon we're saying, Betty bought her box of butter, which is this butter's bitter. And then we can add our own flair, and that's when Kurt was rolling his tongue. Betty bought her box of butter, what she said this butter. So we can make it beautiful, but it's not. It starts slow. So thank you very much. Well, I didn't even get my rope down. I'm sorry, I talked too much. But thank you all for coming and enjoy the Lisa Market. And I know that a lot of you must be retailers, and thank you. I'm getting a little teared up, but thank you. Because without you having stores and keeping the rest alive, so thank you.